want to acknowledge the gentleman that you're honoring today is Domenic Molinaro, chairman, as you all know, of Molinaro Group. I've had, in my 25 years and on city council and working in the political realm, many interactions with Domenic, and he's just one of those individuals that you can rely on, count on, doing great things in our community. And it's, I think, a fabulous thing that you're honoring him today, and I just want to congratulate him for all the great work he's done in our collective communities, wherever you are. There you are, and in Ontario. So thank you so much, Domenic.
I also want to take this time to congratulate Domenic Molinaro on his induction to the Hall of Fame. You have much to be proud of, sir. You have a great family. We are proud of the work that you've done in Burlington. You're truly a community builder, and you have made a significant impact on both cities, Hamilton and Burlington, in providing tens of thousands of people the most prized possession, that being their home. So congratulations to Domenic, and you have left a great legacy that you should be very proud of.
It is now my distinct honor to call upon my father-in-law, Domenic Molinaro of Molinaro Group, to the podium to induct him into the HHHBA Hall of Fame. Vince, will you please join us?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for this wonderful tribute to my father, Domenic Molinaro. A special welcome to 7 VIPs: Julian, Madeline, Luca, Isabella, Juliana, Cristiano, and Eviana. Domenic and Lena Molinaro's grandchildren. So stand up, guys. It's a great honor for me to share a few words with you about my father, his character, his inspiration, and his decision to make his life here in Canada, and not in New York, where he was once offered permanent residency, provided he agreed to an arranged marriage via a very shady New York lawyer. You'll get that story later on. Luckily for all of us, he rejected that offer and set his sights on higher ground here in the Great White North. But that's another story altogether. So let's stay on the subjects of character and inspiration. What about character? How about family? Domenic Molinaro was born into humble beginnings as one of 15 brothers and sisters. And by the way, if you want to talk about character, let's hear it from my grandmother. 15 children, totally amazing. Yes, of course. Speaking of mothers, a big part of this honor could be attributed to my mother, Lena Molinaro. She raised us, took care of us, fed us, bathed us, not anymore, of course, and even helped work for the company in various shapes and forms over the years. She almost single-handedly raised us at many points because my father had to attend to a growing and very busy business. So even though you weren't the one receiving the award today, we know that you're just as deserving of the accolade, so thank you, Mom. My grandmother and Mom, both strong women, were certainly an inspiration to Domenic and taught him the value and importance of family. Even though his family consists of just 4, not 15, or 7 like Rick Goldring's, my father's commitment to family is something that inspired all of his kids. Family comes first to us. How about looking for and capitalizing on opportunities? That builds character, right? Well, my dad learned those skills from his dad, who worked the countryside collecting the olive oil harvest from local growers, which he then brought to market for wholesalers and retailers all over via the farmers' co-op he established. A true entrepreneur. Adapting to change. That's an obvious character builder. Although he was born in Calabria and Italy was home, Domenic soon realized that the opportunity he was seeking would not be found in his homeland. He needed a change of scene, so he emigrated to Switzerland, where the famed Matterhorn mountain inspired his love for skiing and his first company's name, Matterhorn Construction. He surely must have cursed that very same mountain when he undertook to teach 4 kids to ski at the exact same time. Throughout Europe, he worked odd jobs and struggled for opportunities to pursue his dream before he set off across the Atlantic, this time for New York. He took the subway daily to learn about the big, bustling city, doing landscaping, masonry, and drywall jobs to make ends meet. But his fateful and fortunate decision to move to Canada was about to expose him to bigger and better opportunities, including one that would be the biggest risk of his very early life. The risk clearly demonstrates my father's courage and integrity. In 1957, a gregarious, personable, and never afraid of a little risk, Domenic approached the owner of a piece of land in Guelph and informed him that his crew could construct a massive, complex, and highly visible new building cheaper and faster than his competitors. Little did the gentleman know that Domenic did not have a crew, nor did he have experience, money, tools, an office, a pickup truck, you get my point. Upon being awarded the job, Domenic scrambled to rally together a crew to complete the build. No easy task given his lack of contacts and experience in the country. But Domenic's self-confidence and belief in his vision led the project to be completed exactly as he predicted, under budget and ahead of schedule. I think we can all agree that hard work creates character in a person, and Domenic was never shy about working hard. On that Guelph project alone, he scrambled, he worked insane hours, and he invested all the blood, sweat, and tears that was demanded of him. But he and his team nailed it. That took guts, and maybe even a little desperation. The rest, as we often heard, is history. One successful project followed the next. More risks were taken, and there were more rewards. And there was a growing reputation for getting the job done right every time. And if you can believe it, he built a hotel in China in the 80s, well before the boom that you see there today. Talk about risk. At the same time, there was a growing family with his lovely wife, our mother, along with my two sisters and my brother. And raising a family always takes courage. He was a stern but fair father who demanded we fully apply ourselves to every task we did. And he made sure his boys got up early to work on site when we were teenagers. And sometimes we actually did get up early. No special treatments on the job, just the menial chores to start, like cleaning the floors and keeping the site safe and tidy. And what about integrity? Well, teaching us that hard work was essential for success is a big part of his personal sense of integrity. So a sense of his fairness and loyalty to his trades. Our family has been around for over 50 years, and we work with many of our trades and professionals for decades, some from the very start. But his loyalty for those trades had to be earned because Domenic was sharp. He could do an accurate pro forma in his head, and he could tell at a glance if a shipment of materials was short even one brick. The success story that my father started and that we continue to this day is based on doing a great job, keeping a sharp eye on the details, and surrounding ourselves with the very best people to help deliver the premium quality projects that we are known for. Our father was determined to allow each of his children to follow their own passion and did not pressure any of us into joining the family business as their career. Coming into the business was a natural evolution for Rob and I. Although we were always open to other opportunities, recognizing we could continue to build on our father's legacy and be part of such a dynamic and important industry was irresistible. So here we are today, proud and excited to be building on our father's accomplishments. Although his role in the day-to-day business has been replaced with a passion for perfecting his serve and backhand in sunny Florida, his sons and son-in-law and the company as a whole continue to benefit from the experience to guide both our lives and our business decisions. The guidance inspires our ongoing commitment to excellence that is a driving force behind each and every one of the Molinaro Group projects. In fact, over the last 50 years, the Molinaro Group has developed over 10,000 residential units and over 1 million square feet of commercial real estate. Yeah, thank you. Our firm is responsible for some of Hamilton and Burlington's most prestigious residential developments, as well as many of the Skyline's landmarks. As a result, the Molinaro Group has come to be known as one of Southern Ontario's premier residential developers. But that accomplishment is not about building homes, offices, and retail locations. It's about giving back to the community, and Domenic has certainly demonstrated that over the years. Many organizations and events have benefited from our father's generosity, including his groundbreaking $1 million donation to the Joseph Brant Memorial Hospital's redevelopment and expansion project in 2013. Thank you. I'm proud to say that ours was the first major donation to the hospital, and it kicked off the start of the fundraising campaign. So yes, tonight we honor Domenic Molinaro, but I think we also pay tribute to the spirit of growth and to the inspirational courage that so many immigrants, like my dad, have brought to the community of ours. Their contributions, hard work, and vision have made Hamilton, Burlington, and the surrounding area a resilient and forward-looking place where traditions and history are respected and new ideas and energies are welcomed. As for the story about choosing Canada over the USA, I'll let my dad tell you that story in his own time. All I can say is I'm glad, my family is glad, and our industry is glad that Domenic Molinaro chose to make his home in the greatest country on earth, here in Canada. Thank you again for this well-deserved tribute to my father, and please enjoy the rest of your day. So thank you very much.